Yo, hello everyone, my name's Max, this is my channel. The deaths in the last day have risen by like 600.
We were just discussing earlier over coffee the foreign media and how they handle the whole situation. This video in particular really made me so angry. Donald Trump talk about the virus, the Chinese virus as he calls it.
We've got a bit of experience in China because, I've worked there for 25 years. We've been through SARS and you grew up there, so we've got a bit of a connection. So we're doing weekly, sometimes bi-weekly calls with our team in China. And of course we've got lots of friends there, so we're seeing this whole situation unfold. I got back from China on December the 22nd and was due to go again in January, and of course I decided not to. What I've been telling people here in the UK, friends and family, is you have no idea how well it's being dealt with in China. They were experiencing in China because the way that the country works. I could not see that happening here. Now, however, I will say that I have been amazed at how it is happening here for the most part. Of course they were late in doing it because they had plenty of forewarning and they should have acted sooner, but they closed all bars and restaurants. They gave guidance to people and people are sticking to it. But then you'll always have idiots, right, that don't heed the advice. In any town you have someone that just doesn't get it and doesn't understand until it happens to them. So you have to think of the greater good and you have to think of the whole community.
The bigger picture.
The bigger picture. Do you want me to draw one? The other thing is, of course, Tube in London. I spoke to my brother yesterday, he lives in London. They've closed about 40 stations, so they're acting on it. But of course, there are still key workers that need to get to work. If there are fewer tubes, if there are fewer services, then the services are more packed, so it kind of defeats the object to a certain degree.
Yeah, right? I feel like there's a lot of that going on at the moment.
One of the things that Dom was a bit strange is that the testing is just not happening, even for NHS stuff. In Theo school, one of the parents had been to Italy, and when she came back, her child became ill, that she wasn't tested. She was just sent home because they said she's not in the risk group because she's been to Italy a week before the pandemic. I mean, I just thought that was just...
I was under the impression they didn't have any kits for testing.
It's still slow to get testing out. Michael Gove, the Andrew Marr programme, and he was asked about the delay in getting testing, especially for key staff. His response was ridiculous.
He was saying that the reason is that China didn't inform them in time, which is totally not true. Everybody knew very early. I mean, there's a guy I was following on Twitter, the guy said on the 31st of December China informs WHO. 31st of January WHO declares public health emergency. So what does the UK mean they didn't know? I'm sorry, but...
Unless people have lived through SARS or Ebola, don't understand it. And then you have commentators saying the flu kills more people. They make these ridiculous claims. And of course it's fueled by people in positions of power, like other countries.
There's a lot on social media as well that just gets shared and shared with no source.
Countries that dealt with it better and faster are the countries that had most experienced SARS. So you have China, of course, and they knew it was coming.
Yeah, I mean the government obviously in China's got a lot more experience than the UK and
for sure.
European countries. One of the things that almost made me cry the other day in the news, there was a group from Shandong province actually where we used to live, bringing protective equipment, masks, and just risking their life again, coming to help everybody else.
Yeah, selfless.
Thank you, Shandong people, and thank you, China.
We should say a good campaign.
Definitely. 很多人在问我们为什么不戴口罩. Truth is, you can't get them over here unless you pay like 100 times what the price is on the internet.
It's hard to find them.
We've got 200 masks coming from Hangzhou, and then I've got another 100 masks that I've bought and my colleague's going to send it to me. You see very few people in the UK with a mask on, right? There are a couple of shopkeepers with masks on, which absolutely should have.
I think all shopkeepers,
it should be law actually.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing that comes out of this is that different countries should work together. This is not a virus from a particular country or a particular state or a particular place. It's a global problem. That instead of certain world leaders pointing fingers and calling it certain names and all of this, it's just so infantile and completely unhelpful. I mean, it should be, let's work together on this, because the Chinese scientists right at the beginning of they put out this warning, medical analysis of what this was, which was available to everybody, scientific community around the world, because they're experts in China, they're experts in the UK, they're experts in Germany and America and everywhere else. So share this pool of knowledge and tackle it together, because the virus doesn't need a passport. The virus isn't a certain nationality. It doesn't know borders.
It's one of the things I think comes out of it that's good is people coming together. Chinese health workers helping the rest of the world, and in our city there's like a group on each street that helps the people that are weak, that are the elderly.
Vulnerable.
So the people are coming together. The government is a different story, I think.
It doesn't matter almost what role you're in. When in life you need to do the right thing.
We're all in this together. The whole world should unite and help fight the pandemic together. Thanks for worrying about us, guys. Really means a lot to us. Don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys.
We do miss our social gatherings, and I miss my sports stuff, obviously, and having Theo at school. Teachers, I appreciate you right now so much.
We've not panic bought anything, have we?
Well, I've not been able to because we couldn't get to the shops.
Yeah.
We still don't have toilet paper, by
No,
the way.
but
If anybody wants to send some toilet paper.
Yeah. Mum had a kitchen roll, and I had a hacksaw, and I cut it right down the middle. But on the toilet roll thing, although we haven't been panic buying, I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you both that from now on I am rationing the toilet roll. Ladies get 2 sheets per visit to the toilet, okay? And boys get 1 sheet. Or perhaps it should be 3 sheets and 2 sheets.
Have you seen that video of the guy who says how to wipe your ass with one piece of toilet
I
paper?
don't want to.